This is the video review for Transformers Prime Deluxe Class, the Robots in Disguise line, Ratchet. So here is Ratchet. I picked him up at Target about 2-3 weeks ago maybe. I just never, again, due to lack of videos recently, I just never really had the oomph to go out and do a review of Ratchet until now. So here is Ratchet. He does come with his two little like medical, surgical, and attack. I'm gonna kill you, stab you to death blades, and they store very nicely. Although it's not in the instructions I saw in I believe P.L.'s review. There's pegs that are meant for them that right there in his leg, and it doesn't bend the plastic or anything. So that's a very nice storage place. Other than that, you just have to put him up here to be a little kill ambulance. So here is Ratchet. I'm really liking this figure. Again, this was one of the figures that we really didn't know much about until the release. Like, not the little amount that we knew about Voyager Megatron, because we knew Voyager Megatron existed, but we didn't know that we didn't like see any pictures or anything until like the day that it got it released in the United Kingdom, which was like a week, 2 weeks before it came out in the United States. So, but Ratchet we knew existed, and we had seen maybe one picture, but we hadn't maybe like a prototype or something, but we hadn't seen really many color pictures until about 3-4 weeks before it came out. But now, obviously, he's just about everywhere. So here he is in his ambulance mode. He rolls back and forth very well. He's kind of hollow on the inside. You can see his chest and all that, his fake chest, which is supposed to be like the doors here. But, you know, I don't have a problem. Or it's supposed to be the doors here, my bad. But it doesn't really matter. The only problem I have is it like didn't continue with his little heartbeat stripe, which the Takara version I believe does. I don't really recall. But it's okay. Ratchet's still a really good figure. Ratchet is packed in a case, is part of Wave 2 with RC, which I just reviewed previously. And unfortunately they're both just one to a case, which is upsetting, but still. So, to transform him, what you want to do, if you put them in there, you just want to pull his arm blades out, which I did. Then you want to split this piece right here. Then you want to take the doors and just pull them out, fold them down out of the way for the moment, like that. Then you want to take these pieces and fold them down, fold his feet out, like so. You want to do the same thing on this side. Just want to rotate them down and out. There we go. Yep. Then you want to rotate these pieces down. And when there's a peg right there, it goes into the slot right there. You just got to get it lined up right. This is always the leg I have trouble with. Wait, it's actually not there, isn't it? Nope, it's not. It's actually down there. My bad. That's why. It's actually down there. Whoops. Both peg spaces. Whoops. Then you want to come up here, and you want to fold his arms out like that. Rotate his hands down. Then this rests in there. And that becomes his. Oops, piece popped off. That becomes his arms. And hold on, let me pop this piece back into place real quick off camera, so I can do it quicker. Okay. Then you want to just do the same thing on that arm. Then you want to do that. Just fold that, because it's part of all the Transformers Prime Robots in Disguise figures isn't like the term Robots in Disguise. Their little gimmick is they also have like epic head reveals. Ratchet says when you fold this piece back, his head flings forward. So there you have Ratchet. Now you can stick his arm blades in his hands there. So here's Ratchet. He is, again, a small figure because all the Transformers Prime figures, because they are now part of Hasbro needing to make figures smaller to keep prices the same, which I had a little bit of a price rant about Toys R Us in my RC review, which if you want to hear the rant, go to my RC review. But but here's Ratchet. He's a very nice figure. I mean, he's really nice and show accurate. He's got the nice chest, he's got nice legs, he's got the nice arms. He has no backpack. I mean, zero. He's just got the back part of his ambulance, which isn't even a backpack. He stands very nicely, he's very sturdy. His feet are actually at an angle, so you can get poses out of him, just naturally, which I think that's cool. Articulation-wise, his head has a joint, but it really can't be moved because of just how his head is. His arms are on ball joints where his shoulders are, so you can have a wide range of maneuverability. They can rotate at the upper bicep. They have a little hinge here to go forward and back to the transformation at the bicep. Got an elbow joint there, and there's no, except for the hands going back to fold in for transformation, there's no hand movement. He does have a waist joint there, or a waist swivel. It's just a little hindered by part of the ambulance mode. Legs, ball jointed legs, rotate can go forward and back, side to side. You can bend at the knee, and his feet do not really have any movement because of their transformation. So, all in all, it's a very nice figure, very show accurate, very sturdy figure. One of my favorite Transformers Prime figures so far. I bought this guy again at Target. When the coupons worked, the Transformers Dark of the Moon coupons actually worked on about anything. They worked on Prime Deluxes, they worked on Prime Voyagers. So it was just kind of anything that was out. The $3 off coupon worked. So I ended up having to pay $5 for this guy. So I found that pretty cool. So here you guys have it. A very cool figure. He's just so cool. I really don't know what to say about him. Very show accurate. The Takara version has a little bit more show accuracy in there, and even has his, the little mini cons that they have. But still, this is a very nice figure. I would gladly pay, deluxe prices for this figure. So there you guys have it. Transformers Prime, Robots in Disguise, Ratchet.